Yes, so hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and coming up in this edition, Ghana's senior national team, the Black Stars, has suffered a drop in the latest FIFA rankings, and I'm going to tell you more about this in a brief moment. Also, there is good news for Black Star striker Antoine Semenyo, who has been nominated for the Player of the Month in the Premier League. And also I have updates on Alexander Djiku, who scored a goal for Fenerbahce in their 4-2 win over Mario Balotelli's team when he also scored a goal. And also have updates on Thomas Partey, who has revealed whether he'll be leaving Arsenal at the end of the season or you'll be staying with Arsenal. Well, if you want updates on this and more, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. And Ghana's senior national team, the Black Stars, has suffered a drop in the latest FIFA rankings for the month of March. Ghana has currently been ranked 68th in the world. Well, prior to the March 2024 rankings released by FIFA, Ghana was ranked 60th. Prior to the new release of the rankings by FIFA, Ghana was previously ranked 67th in the world, but currently the Black Stars have suffered a drop and we are now ranked 68th in the world. So what accounted to the Black Stars drop in the latest FIFA rankings? So the Black Stars played 2 matches in the month of March, one against Nigeria and another against Uganda. The one against Nigeria ended up in a defeat for the Black Stars, and the game against Uganda ended in a draw. So Ghana wasn't able to win a game to even cement their place in the 67th position in the world. So we've lost our position and we've gone to the 68th position. However, the United Arab Emirates, that is UAE, has even overtaken Ghana, and they are currently holding Ghana's position as the 67th best team in the world. So Ghana is currently out of the top 50 best teams in the world, and currently we are ranked 68. When you come to the African continent, well, for the past I think 3 to 4 years, the Black Stars have been ranked outside of the top 10 African teams. Currently, Ghana has been ranked 14th on the African continent in the latest FIFA rankings. Ghana did not do well at the 2023 AFCON. We exited at the group stages just like the 2021 AFCON in Cameroon, so we are not doing very well. But that 14th position is a position that we've maintained for this month. Hopefully, if we get to do better in the next international window, Ghana might up their game and go up in the next FIFA rankings. Well, away from the Black Stars, let's do some more and talk about Black Stars striker Antoine Semenyo. Well, the Bournemouth striker has been nominated for the Player of the Month for the month of March in the English Premier League. Well, Antoine Semenyo was nominated alongside Fulham striker, that is Rodrigo Muniz, Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak, Chelsea's midfielder, that is Cole Palmer, has also been nominated, as well as Tottenham Hotspur's forward, that is Son Heung-min, Arsenal defender Ben White, and Liverpool's midfielder McAllister for the March Player of the Month in the Premier League. So how did Antoine Semenyo earn his nomination to become one of the players contending to win the Premier League Player of the Month for the month of March? Well, Antoine Semenyo scored 3 goals in the month of March to earn a nomination in the Player of the Month. Out of the 4 matches he played in the Premier League for the month of March, Antoine Semenyo scored 3 goals. 2 of the goals came in their game against Luton Town, and now he has earned his nomination for the Player of the Month. And hopefully all of us go on to the EA Sports to vote for Antoine Semenyo. So please, let's vote for Antoine Semenyo to win the Player of the Month. Well, away from that, let me tell you about Alexander Djiku, because he was in action for his club, that is Fenerbahce, in the Turkish league, and they won their game by 4-2. And guess what? The Ghanaian defender scored the goal in the game. He scored the first goal for Fenerbahce in that game, and Fenerbahce went on to win the match by 4-2. Well, this was how Djiku scored the goal. Well, it was a crossing that was sent in and nobody was able to get to it. Djiku was standing at the far end and he just tapped it in to score the first goal for Fenerbahce. So shortly after Djiku scored his goal, well, Italian player of Ghanaian descent Mario Balotelli got the equalizer for the opponent as Fenerbahce's goalkeeper made a big mistake. He was passing the ball to the defender and it was intercepted by Balotelli, who ended up scoring the equalizer. But despite that, Fenerbahce went on to win the game by 4-2, and it's a joy to see Alexander Djiku bagging the goals and also doing some destroyable works in defense for Fenerbahce. Well, let's end with Arsenal's midfielder, that is Thomas Partey. You know, Thomas Partey has not been in action for Arsenal in a long while. He was out of action due to injury for 4 months, but thanks to God, Thomas Partey is now back in action. And on Wednesday, when Arsenal took on Luton, well, it was Thomas Partey who was handed a starting role in the game. This was his first start match that he was starting in ever since he returned from injury, and he inspired Arsenal to win this game, but he was substituted later in the game. Well, Thomas Partey has been linked with a number of transfer moves away from Arsenal, and people are starting to read meanings whether Thomas Partey will be leaving Arsenal or not. Well, some of the clubs who are interested in Thomas Partey are Inter Milan in the Serie A, as well as Juventus, who have expressed interest in getting the Ghanaian midfielder. Also, Thomas Partey has been linked with a possible move to the Saudi Arabian League, but it turns out that the player is not interested in moving from the Premier League. Speaking after their game against Luton Town, Thomas Partey talked about the possibility of he staying at Arsenal or whether he'll be leaving. Speaking in the interview, this was what Thomas Partey told the press. He said, "My head is always here." That is what he told footballlondon.com. He went on to say, "This is where I choose to play and I'm really happy every time I'm on the field. I know there have been a lot of speculations, but for me, I am really happy to be here and I want to continue playing for this club, Arsenal." And that is what the Ghanaian midfielder Thomas Partey said about his future at Arsenal. So Thomas Partey is not leaving Arsenal, but rather he is sticking with Arsenal. Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because this is where you draw down the curtains for this episode of Sports Update Ghana. Thanks for doing the watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one.